Welcome back to Ann Arbor, Michigan, home of the 2024 NCAA Division I Field Hockey Championship. UMass and Northwestern just about set to start game number 2. Tracy Fuchs, she is the name of field hockey, took over at Northwestern in 2009. She knows how to develop young players. And with her lineup today, Annabelle Skubish, the goalkeeper of the year of the Big Ten.
The best keeper in the country, all over the Northwestern record books. What makes her so impressive is her athleticism and ability to read the play in front of her and such a high hockey IQ.
A great goalkeeper in her day, that's Barb Weinberg when she played at Iowa in her 8th season at UMass, their first NCAA appearance under Weinberg, and again, this is their first trip back to a Final Four. And Lorenzi Paula is one of the top players, defenders for the Minute Women.
Yeah, the A-10 Defensive Player of the Year. Also a vital piece of the attack penalty corner unit for UMass. Fantastic player, known as OPA.
We'll unpack that as the game progresses along. Caitlin Makovic is the umpire on the far side. Allison Mickelson on the near side. Ridge Bear joins the review team in game number 2. So glad you could join us this afternoon on ESPN Plus for field hockey action on this last weekend of hockey. Northwestern wearing their dominant purple, deep purple uniforms. UMass in the white today.
Well, and can we talk about those from Evanston, like Ashley Sessa and Reggie Cornelius, not even donning any upper body Under Armour or...
This is like springtime in Chicago right now.
Right?
Olivia Bed-Cole gets it on her forehand, chips it right back by. UMass comes in with a 2-game win streak, 17-5 on the year. And Northwestern 21-1, also riding that 2-game win streak, victories over Miami of Ohio and a 3-2 win against UVA. As Northwestern looks to control the ball, Suzanne, Wildcats blueprints for success?
Well, something that Tracy Fuchs, actually, I'll hold on to my thought here, is Ashley Sessa driving the circle.
Nice tip away by DeHaast as Sessa backs out, being trailed by Dempsey Campbell. Ball trying to come across. That's a tough area of the field. Precipitation has plagued play over the last few days here as the teams look to warm up. Sessa trying to get that ball and get into the circle, taken away.
Both teams just trying to get back into the groove of things here. Quick first couple of minutes, a little bump there.
A little check. There's Lorenz knee. Controls the ball, but let's go back to your blueprints for the Wildcats.
Yeah, you know, something that Tracy Fuchs always says to her team, whistles mean go, 3-second hockey. The Cats pride themselves in their ability to move the ball quickly, and they've got the depth to be able to play at an exceptional pace and draw corners. You know, while this is a team with a ton of speed and the ability for open field goals, they want to be able to tee up their attack penalty unit, get Ilsa Trump involved with her drag flick. They've got a lot of different options at the top of the circle.
Lauren Wattis trying to get into the circle. Wattis, of course, a strong key piece, the game winner in the 62nd minute against UVA. Whoa! Ricocheted off the side. Sounded good. And as UMass gets set for the hit out of the circle, Suzanne, your Bush's blueprints for success for the minute.
Yeah, team hockey and extend the goal. For team hockey, it's a non-negotiable for the UMass brand of hockey. They aim every day they're on the pitch to play as a unit, whether it's pressing together or connecting together, as Maddie Zimmer makes a drive here.
Nice job by Maddie. Wattis trying to get that ball back on her front, on her forehand there, but unfortunately the infraction hit going out for the Minute Women as the precipitation comes down just a little bit harder now. Won't change the surface as Maddie Zimmer attempts to weave her way through. Danahy now. Relford tries to slide it up to Sessa. Ashley, does she get the call? She does not.
Yeah, nice job by Zenga there, just staying calm and composed. You know, when you've got a player like Ashley Sessa, who has those 3D stick skills as well as Northwestern really putting on this high press here, you know, you have to play a little more upright. You can't always go in for that low tackle. You got to stay agile and keep a little more upright until Ashley Sessa puts her head down. That's when you apply that low tackle. So that's something that I know UMass defense is really going to focus in on. When you've got a player like Zimmer, you've got a player like Ashley Sessa who's able to create and enter the circle in a variety of different ways, whether it's on the pitch or up in the air.
Maddie Zimmer trying to control the ball from Sherwood, who's hanging on her right now, step for step. Zimmer sends it across. Northwestern and UMass played each other the first weekend of the season. The Wildcats coming away with a decisive 6-1 victory.
Well, and Tracy Fuchs talked about that game, and you know, when we were speaking with her, we said, did you rewatch that game, revisit the film? She said, absolutely not. Those were two different teams. Both us and UMass have improved 40 to 50% as this season has progressed. That game is no longer relevant.
Sessa with 2 goals in that match. And the Minutewomen gaining some, let's say, how do you say, revenge along the way. They had lost to UConn and Harvard, getting redemption in the postseason, trying to do that again today against this Northwestern squad.
Yeah, this will be their 3rd straight revenge tour.
Lorenzini actually had the only goal for the Minutewomen in that match. Greta Hinke sends it back to go forward to come across. And here's Relford. She's got some area to work. Chloe trying to cut back inside. Whistle back for the Minutewomen. Northwestern doing a nice job cutting off the potential angles. Azengo. Here's Maddie Zimmer. No one home. Good recovery there by Chloe Relford.
Nice little sneak pass there between the legs by Ashley Sessa.
Keep an eye on Alexa Collins, who just flew in as a sub, trying to get by the defense. Double team. Bent Cole trying to chase down a ball. Good aerial to get that ball ahead, but not played down correctly. And so it will come back to about midfield.
Yeah, I think he was in the space to receive that ball.
UMass actually started the season 0-2 with a loss to Maine and to Northwestern. Then won the next 7 before that loss to Harvard, which they would redeem later on.
When it counted.
When it counted. Part of those wins Have to remember that St. Joe's game we were talking about where they trailed 1-0. Sherwood trying to break away, taken back away, back and forth we go. Salamanca on her forehand, tries to drive it into the circle, cannot. Defense getting stingy for the Minute women.
Salamanca's been such a great addition to the squad, a first year for Northwestern from Chile, named to the freshman squad for the Big Ten. You know, really helps get some rotation, giving, you know, some key players a rest, mainly Wattis and Henke. You know, getting her involved has been a huge piece and a huge addition for Tracy Fuchs's squad.
Tracy Fuchs's team undefeated in regular season Big Ten play. Second consecutive season with that mark.
When we saw, you know, they went into that finals of the Big Ten tournament undefeated, taking on a really good Michigan team. Michigan coming away with that win, and you know, you and I talked ad nauseum, like, is this poking the Cats?
Right, exactly, and you know, it was a healthy Michigan team at that point. Got themselves healthy as Trump controls the ball. Katie Jones trying to look upfield. Here's Henke. Henke's all over the field all the time, number 12 in purple forward. The Wildcats, it comes back across, up to Maddie Zimmer. Maddie likes to roam either side of the field, and they just let her go. Had a great Olympics. Took time off. Came back this year. Spent time with the national squad. Dennehy has it poked away to slow down the pace a little bit.
Well, you know, talking about the Olympics, Tracy Fuchs talked about, you know, the hockey hangover. Coming off the Olympics, gave Zimmer and Sessa some extra time to just kind of decompress, gave them a little extra time to get off their feet so that they were able to come and join the squad fresh.
That's a hot ball by DeHaast. DeHaast was the 2023 Defensive Player of the Year in the A-10. Public health major. Here's Sherwood trying to turn back that corner. Gets inside, met by two Wildcats, gets the call.
Yeah, well read there by Eleni Sherwood. Just a missed pass there by Katie Jones, a rare missed pass.
Hey, that's a great throw upfield. Looking to be controlled inside the circle and just squeaks by. That all started from that throw.
A beautiful throw from Elena Clocacino into space on a dime.
Hey, this is a nice outlet here too. Played down nicely.
And a great ball there from Cornelius. With the Feldhausen.
A little tie up with the Sixlers. Cornelius was trying to gather it in. There's Reagan now. Got to bring it back just a little bit. There you go. Dennehy cuts back in to break the play as we are under 2 minutes to go here in this first quarter of play. The winner gets St. Joe's. St. Joe's defeating undefeated Carolina up to today, 2-1. Carolina pulled their goalkeeper, Abigail Taylor, with about 6:48 to go, and the defense for the Hawks standing tall, holding off a couple of corner opportunities late in the match to advance to their first championship game ever in program history.
And Sherwood working overtime there.
Zimmer to the outside. They've got Bent Cole. Here's Olivia trying to turn it around and spin. Just outside the circle. It was a good thing because Elena Cucicino was right there. Big ball inside the circle. Untouched. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. The rain has simmered down here as we get to the final seconds of the first quarter. However, the wind has really picked up. Does it change the game of field hockey? No, not too much. Just makes it pretty darn cold on the field for the players. Ben Cole. Across. Back and forth. They go inside the circle. Good clear out.
Great double team there. It was DeHaast and Clocachinu applying the double team tackle on Ashley Sessa. Great defensive stand there.
Yeah, long ice ball down the field, and that should take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Back and forth we go. Minute women say, let's go, trying to fire up their fans, taking on the 2 seed in the Wildcats here in Ann Arbor. Come on back for quarter number 2 after these messages. Stay with us. Northwestern, Tracy Fuchs, they've been fighting all season long to get back to this opportunity. They have to work through UMass to do that today and have the chance for a second national championship. UMass with other thoughts on their mind as we get set here for quarter number 2.
We saw Coach Fuchs in her lucky folding chair that actually gets packed in Annabelle Skubish's goalkeeping pack.
No Diet Coke.
Not that we could see.
No, Tracy Fuchs is a big Diet Coke person, loves to have it with her. It's probably as much as that chair. One of the greatest to ever play this great sport. UMass under Barb Weinberg. Last night was a nice night for all 4 teams. Suzanne and your former coach Pam Buston was there, part of the committee. Pam, an alum for UMass, spent some time with the UMass players.
Well, it's such a storied program, right? And you know, you also talk about Hannah Prince, who is a UMass grad.
Connection, absolutely. Yeah. 2014 graduate, the head coach for St. Joe's. Many connections, certainly with this sport. Zimmer just trying to hit a big ball downfield, see if she could get it to Olivia Bancole. Ashley Sesser was kind of diagonaling down into that corner for an opportunity. Nice play by Sessa coming back to it. DeHaast was there trying to break it up, and it will go out of play.
A good idea there by Sessa to dish that ball into space. Looking to connect with Cornelius or Feldhausen. Able to connect, but wow.
Sessa slams it across. Nice save. Rebound is out. And nice clear into open space, but look out, Maddie Zimmer! Wow! 3 consecutive saves.
Can we just talk about Mirta van Herwijnen? Oh my gosh. So active, so agile. This is exactly what Barb Weinberg talked about. She's explosive, she's agile, and coming up huge for her squad.
You know, sometimes you see, we'll go back to the Wildcats, Suzanne, sometimes you see with goalkeepers, they're really good, you know, with the left kick or dominate with the right foot. She displayed their great balance, the ability to get up quickly, and strong kick with either foot and good reaction time with the blocker.
Just so athletic. I mean, we talked all season long about Annabelle Skubish and her ability to be an outstanding keeper. Well, you got to put Herwijnen's name up there with those 3 saves. If she continues that effort for 60 minutes of hockey, pretty outstanding.
Three-time Defensive Player of the Week in the A10 as well, and during that run also a Division I National Player of the Week. You saw it right there before your eyes, for sure. Van Herwijnen trying to direct traffic back there for the outlet. Katie Jones trying to find that big ball ahead to no one. So Savannah Henderson gets it back into play. Relford trying to get it onto her forehand, gives it back. Trump now with the throw up ahead.
Trump with one of the most beautiful throws in the country. Also has a fantastic drag flick for the Cats.
Wildcats have done a really good job, aside from one rush down the field, keeping that ball out of the circle and away from Annabelle Skubish.
Great outlet there by Lenny Felthausen.
Hey, that's a good ball up ahead. Looking for some help. They do not have the numbers.
Oh, that's a great overlap. Piper Boers to Sessa.
Sessa. Rolling those hands over, trying to make something happen. Flips it backwards in traffic. Boers. And they get the call.
Well, and you saw Ashley Sessa using her creativity, pulling the ball back and forth, waiting for a UMass defender to commit. She knew she was pinned against the end line, was looking for a foot to just dish that into, able to get that corner call. She's finally able to squeak through, sends that dogleg pass, ping-pongs around a little bit, gets the first corner call.
You see Maddie Zimmer up top there, number 8, as Ashley Sessa breaks to insert. First corner opportunity for either squad here in the second quarter of play.
And again, Ilsa Trump, number 9 in purple.
Greta Hinke also there. Zimmer looks back as she will stop. See where they go on the first chance. Hinke with a fake. Comes back out to Trump once again and will repeat the corner. That was a nice little deception.
Well, and I like it. It eliminates the first fly, that initial fly that comes out and puts the pressure. You think, hey, if you've got one of the best drag flickers in the country in Ilsa Trump, you're gonna call her name the first corner you got. But a little deception there at the top of the circle for the Cats.
Here's Elsa, right in the chest protector. And DeHaas doing a super job just playing keep away. See the Minute women trying to lose the gear. Flip on the backside there. Coccino just trying to roll it over, make something happen with Sessa right there on her.
When you see 23 and 24, Lorenzini and Clocacino, called Oma and Opa. That's grandma and grandpa in German. Actually, Clocacino is Oma. Lorenzini is Opa. Both very tenured players for the squad. Fun defensive duo for this UMass team.
Teammates having fun with it as well. Dempsey Campbell was trying to control it. Has some big goals this season, including the game winner against Boston College a little bit earlier this year. No third party, trying to play through DeHaas didn't force that play enough to garner that whistle. Danahy controls. Claire turns around. Wattis back on the field now for the Wildcats. They flip it up to Lauren, who tries to spin and work, sends it back. Hinkie goes further back, and they try to work it around. Nearly taken away, and do they get the whistle? They do. Gabby Benkenstein doing the hard work there to garner that whistle. First ball inside the circle. Easy kick away for Skubish.
A good drive there by the Minutewomen. Able to get that ball on the top of the circle. Squeak it through here.
Danahy spinning around. Works it and unfortunately runs out of room. He brought back up though for a long hit. Great conversation with Danahy yesterday following the UMass practice.
Well, and you could just feel the energy from these players, right? You know, they talked about how the loss at UConn, they felt like that was kind of the beginning of the turning point. And then when they took down St. Joe's during the season to give Hannah Prince her very first A-10 loss since she took over at St. Joe's, you know, they said that was really when we wholeheartedly believed, like, hey, we are getting better every single game, and we believe that we should be in the spot that we are in today.
Hit ball inside the circle. Backhander way almost onto the street if the netting wasn't there.
Protecting those houses.
He's got to do it. Good pace of play, back and forth, very similar to our first game between St. Joe's and UNC, and we will have a card coming through here, a green card given to, let's see who takes a seat. Should be Sherwood heading to the seat and the hot chair. The naughty chair she sits down
the
on.
naughty chair.
5 minutes to go here roughly in this second quarter of play. Stay with us on the half. Special guest, the head coach of St. Joe's, Hannah Prince, will be joining us. Prince's squad defeating UNC 2-1 in our first game of the day to head to the national championship game. An opportunity. There's Hannah with her crew, scouting this one, enjoying the moment for a little bit.
Nope, already back to work.
Yeah, totally.
There's no enjoyment.
No.
Celebrated for a few minutes on the pitch afterwards.
Making notes.
Back.
Start making notes.
Back to the drawing board.
Yeah, the teams will have a day off tomorrow. National championship game set for 1:30 on Sunday on ESPNU. Hope you'll join us for that one. All three divisions playing this weekend. And here comes a card once again. It'll be a green card, this time on Northwestern. Velthausen will take a seat. So with that off of the release, UMass will have a little bit of time with the player advantage, as we are back to even strength right now. comes Ashley Sessa. No call. And a long hit.
Melanie Sherwood.
Some gibbering going on in the field, and preventative officiating there to kind of stifle it before it gets out of hand. Danahy looks up, gets it to the outside. Henderson cannot hold on. Zimmer's going to take it herself. To Bent Cole, taken back away. Dempsey Campbell now trying to maneuver her way, is poked away by Bent Cole.
A nice play there by Bent Cole. Obviously, it was a great strip by Dempsey. However, Bent Cole kept the pressure on that entire time.
Olivia working hard in the offseason as well, working on her umpiring away from the field, which is great to see. We talk about continuing on playing the game as Sherwood is back on the field. So UMass, again, with an advantage here for a few more seconds before we are actually at even strength now. 1:30 to go till the half. Pretty fast couple of quarters here, Suzanne.
I mean, it has absolutely flown by.
Hickey trying to run through Sherwood gets the call. Smart job by Greta to continue on in that play. Maddie Zimmer trying to get that ball quickly up the field. Under a minute to go. Lauren Wattis trying to cut back through, gets the call. Ball in front. Big swipe away by Clark.
Just exceptional tackle and, you know, awareness, knowing where the space is to clear that ball into.
Held whistle, and a corner. So at 18.9 seconds to go, Northwestern will have the corner opportunity.
You see this great sweep from Katie Jones. Ashley Sessa driving that baseline, little stick hack there, getting that corner call. Lorenzini not happy, hands up in the air there. So a little switch up here, Ilsa Trump, Lauren Wattis at the top of the two batteries here for the Cats. Second corner.
Ben Hervinen directing. UMass almost ready to go here. Alexa Collins putting on the final piece of gear. They set it up for Wattis. The big smash down low. Rebound is out. The slip to Ben Cole. Hey, great save, and coming out and cutting the angle. Ben Hervinen. And that should do it for the first 2 quarters of play between UMass and Northwestern.
What a finish there to the first half. And Van Hervinen coming up big yet again. So agile in goal for the Minute Women. Wow, 6 saves so far on the day.
2 more quarters of hockey left. Join us after the break. Hannah Prince from St. Joe's. Her team's moving on We'll speak with Hannah after these messages. Stay with us. Welcome back to halftime, where we are scoreless in semifinal game number 2 between UMass and Northwestern. The winner will take on St. Joe's on Sunday to play for a national championship crown. Leah Secondo and Suzanne Bush with you. And Suzanne, as we look at the matchup of this game number 2, don't get fooled by an unseeded team in UMass. They have come in with a lot of feist and had some answers for Northwestern.
They have. You know, we've seen a lot of play between the 23-meter lines for both these teams. Obviously, Northwestern, you're looking at the stats, you think, oh, it's pretty skewed heavily towards Northwestern. I think it's a little deceiving because we've seen some good opportunities from UMass. They're stringing together some good passes. They're finding their way into the attacking third, but Northwestern's defense has held strong thus far.
Absolutely. Taking a look at the highlights from the first 2 quarters of play. As Suzanne mentioned, defensive struggles kind of clamped down on Ashley Sessa here when they needed to inside the circle.
Yeah, UMass's defense has been holding strong. You know, Ashley Sessa, a master creator, a master playmaker, has gotten some good opportunities, advanced the ball, and you see, but how about Van Hervinen just making some exceptional saves, 6 so far on the day for the keeper.
You know, when you look at that, Suzanne, it's very similar to our game number 1, right? And exactly what St. Joe's did in having great defense early and then got that goal to take the lead. So we'll see what happens here. We have 2 more quarters of hockey for you at least here on this final weekend of hockey action. D2s and D3s also in action this weekend. They'll be crowning in their respective divisions. We wish them well.
Look at this 3D
Hey,
skill.
look at that. Nicely done by Dempsey Campbell. Campbell knows how to score as well. Solid eye-hand coordination there. Couldn't hold on to finish. Here's Sessa trying to work her way in. Comes back out for the hit. Good outlet to Sherwood. Tries to cut back inside, switches positions with Dempsey Campbell. Solid ball movement. Sessa trying to run back onto that ball, make something happen. Going on there. Everybody trying to catch a breath as Danahy goes to Sherwood, caught up in the body. It goes back to the Wildcats. You can't think about it for a second because Bent Cole goes to work quickly.
So much speed by Bent Cole. Again, whistles mean go.
That's right.
That is something that Northwestern takes pride in, is their ability to just get quick restarts.
Chino has it taken away from Bent Cole. Kind of riding on the back of her a little bit there. And Maddie Zimmer comes out of it. Ball will stay with the Wildcats. The hard-working Cornelius, that'll go out as it goes off Sessa's foot. Sessa somehow managing control in a sea of white jerseys, unable to. As the Haas comes out of it, tries to settle the Minutewomen down.
Well, that's definitely, something that we'll have to keep an eye on. I mean, it was a 1v5. Even if you're Ashley Sessa and you have the ability to eliminate multiple defenders at one point, you gotta have some support around you. You can't do it all. And when you've got 5 defenders in front of you, you gotta have some sort of outlet pass.
The NCAA Women's Field Hockey Championship will be this Sunday, November 24th, 1:30 Eastern on ESPNU. For more information, visit ncaa.com, your home for all 90 NCAA championships. Danahy with 13 multi-goal games on the season, just trying to figure out a way to break free. Nice throw upfield into the circle, and just out of the reach of Alexa Collins. Solid year for the Minutewomen. They had 3 A-10 first-teamers, 5 second-teamers, and 2 players named to the all-rookie team, recognized for their hard work behind Coach Barb Weinberg.
Well, and won all the accolades other than Offensive Player of the Year in the A-10. That honor going to Lily Santee from St. Joe's, but a highly decorated team. Irvine, Keeper of the Year, Lorenzini, Defensive Player of the Year, Sherwood, Rookie of the Year, and Barb Weinberg and staff winning Coach of the Year for the A-10s. Obviously, Tracy Fuchs also the Big Ten Coach of the Year again this season.
Inside the circle, kicked away. Scuba's doing a nice job at the other end of the field. Van Herwijnen just as well, first teamer, all A-10. Here's Campbell trying to air dribble through. The whistle will stay with the Minutewomen. Danny, tripped up just outside the circle, upgraded to a corner.
As Laura Salamanca applying the pressure there. You see just preventing Danahy from entering the circle. Upgraded to a corner, the Minutewomen's first here of the match.
So the Wildcats applying the gear, and the Minutewomen putting it on. This is a defense for Northwestern. Doesn't allow too many goals on the corner opportunities.
You talk about lockdown. Under 8% efficacy for opponents.
Big swipe taken, Scoobies, it's rolling! Yikes!
How about Lauren Hunter on that defensive save? Oh my gosh, she came out of nowhere.
Slowing it down. This is a great angle.
Oh, it wasn't Hunter.
Ilsa Trump, number 9, getting her stick on it. Wow. And if she doesn't attack that ball the right way, that's deflected into the goal.
Oh my gosh, what a defensive stand. You actually saw the ball trickle behind Skubish's pads. Huge play there for Trump.
Just coming inside the circle. Green card being distributed to
Bent-Cole.
Olivia Bent-Cole as she comes off the field. Relford started heading that way. Bent-Cole will sit down. 2 minutes. Player advantage for UMass.
Northwestern number 3, Olivia Bent-Cole, with a release time of 3 minutes, 39 seconds.
Push from the backside. There'll be a hit coming out.
You see this great overlap here by Northwestern, trying to get some numbers around the ball. Quick transition here. Well read there by Isinga.
Katie Jones.
Well, miscued there. Ilsa Trump looking to connect with Lauren Wattis. Saw where the space was. Thought Wattis was making that cut into that space.
Trying to work up the middle of the field. DeHaast looking ahead, intercepted by Hinkie.
It was a great step there by Greta Hinkie. Anticipated that ball very well.
Yeah. Back to even strength.
Great take there by OBC.
Here comes Olivia, being ridden out of the play by DeHaast. Continue on. Katie Jones looking for some assistance. She'll take it in deep, try to flip it across.
And I like that idea. It's a switch up by Katie Jones. We've seen her try and hit the
Sessa.
chaos ball into the circle a few times.
Sessa with the backhander. Here's Maddie Zimmer trying to get that big ball in. It goes all the way across. Maddie Zimmer, member of the Olympic team, spoke with Maddie a little bit earlier this year as Jessica tries to control the deflected ball across. She was telling me as a kid, when she started playing the game, ended up playing with a lot longer stick, Suzanne, than customary playing with. And she said she just got used to it. Felt like she had more control, liked the weight of it. Did you feel when you played that, you liked a certain weight, height?
Yes, absolutely. And it's all about preference too. She's a strong player, so having something with a little more weight to it, a little more heft to it, makes sense.
Here's Zimmer.
That's a great lead ball.
Feldhausen, and just a little bit too far ahead. Where is the time gone? My goodness, we're closing in on 1 minute to go here in this third quarter of play. Fast-paced action between these two teams, looking for just one more day to play hockey. UMass, the unseeded team with the at-large bid. Solid run at the end of the season.
See Northwestern applying a high press here, looking to come up, hunting for that turnover.
Nice spin move out of it by Hannah DeHaast. Campbell. The chase is on. And Greta Hinke once again, Suzanne with her hustle, gets the Wildcats out of play. There's Savannah Henderson. She's going to run off that ball. Under 10 seconds to go in the match, and that'll do it. As that ball goes out of play, the Wildcats will let the clock run out on the hit coming out. And we've got 15 minutes to decide who will play St. Joe's for a national championship crown on Sunday. Stay with us, fourth quarter action coming up on the flip side. Playing for the national championship trophy here in Ann Arbor, Division I, field hockey action, St. Joe's 2-1. Victorious over previously undefeated North Carolina. And they are waiting to find out who they will play on Sunday at 1:30 Eastern on ESPNU. Now, last night, Suzanne, one of the best awards of all at this banquet that they held for all of the athletes participating this weekend, Savannah Henderson, recipient of the Elite 90 Award.
Yes, got a 4.0 GPA in veterinary medicine. She was shocked and surprised, and all of a sudden, when the award announcer started to say veterinary medicine, she looked around, she said, wait, they're talking about me.
Talking about me.
So congrats to Savannah, well-deserved honor.
Maddie Zimmer in control of the ball, trying to work quickly. Yeah, very humbled was Savannah last evening. When you think about all the student athletes that are participating this weekend, they walk away with the Elite 90 Award with a perfect 4.0.
And we would be remiss if we didn't mention the red carpet that Michigan unrolled for these student athletes.
Absolutely. No goal, wasn't touched, long hit. Yeah, the staff here, of course, at the University of Michigan they know how to get it done. And they did it right last night, overlooking the big house, the lights all on. Athletes feeling extremely special. Amanda Chittister, Olympian, former standout Hall of Famer here with the University of Michigan, spoke to the student athletes. Well done. And this is our third trip here for a national championship setting.
So the last time that Northwestern was held scoreless through 3 quarters was back in September the 8th against Boston College. They were able to get a 4th quarter goal to get the win against BC, but a couple of months ago.
And the season has gone by so fast. Sherwood trying to work fast to get into the circle. She's waiting for some teammates to come back here. Dempsey Campbell trying to get that big ball into the circle, too high. Too high. Zimmer.
Yeah, Zimmer looking for an outlet pass there. She looked up and Relford had just cut right by her. Trying to get numbers around the ball.
Here's Maddie into space, chased down by DeHaast.
You see Maddie kind of throwing her hands up like, where are you? You guys got to cut into the space. Looking to connect.
They were trying to get Ashley Sessa to run onto that ball, just a wee bit in front of her.
Good read there by Hunter.
Held whistle. Here's Hunter. Cuts back inside, broken up on the play. Cochino doing a good job. She's had a couple of really nice tackles deep in the territory today.
Just calm and collected.
Also recognized as an A10 Player of the Week earlier in the season.
And came over, you know, as a grad student. This
Right.
is her first season with the Minute Women.
First team all Big Ten. Oh, excuse me, A10, I'm sorry.
One of the 10s.
One of the 10s. As we carry on now. Oh, just out a little bit too far ahead. And Falconer, member of the A10 rookie team. Each team with depth, shuttling in and out, trying to get some fresh legs to carry them over the top and into the national championship game.
There's just a lot of individual effort coming from the Northwestern side. We're seeing Maddie Zimmer having to carry the ball more so than I think Tracy Fuchs wants to see. Obviously, you want to give Maddie Zimmer the chance to make plays because she's a fantastic playmaker. But again, just like Ashley Sessa on the front line, they can't do it all.
Right.
You got to put some numbers around the ball for that quick outletting.
Here's Maddie. Looking ahead, not phased by Hannah DeHaast on her. To Sessa with the backhander! Zimmer to Sessa, and the Wildcats are on the board.
I stand corrected, Leah. I said that Zimmer and Sessa can't do it all on their own, but they just proved, they said, don't worry, we got this. And all stemming from a fantastic anticipation by Maddie Zimmer. Great hand-eye coordination to continue controlling that ball. Slips it over to Ashley Sessa. Takes it on her backhand. And what a rocket shot there by Ashley Sessa. Getting the scoring
okay, Maggie, I'll check for a
opened
backside
up.
of the stick for you.
We will be going to review here to check for the backside of the stick on Sessa's shot. You might have heard Ridge Bear announcing it, and he will take a look at it off of the replay.
So here's the take from Ashley Sessa. Can't see it from that angle.
No, you definitely, yeah, definitely can't see it from that angle, blocked by the players running through.
Maggie, there is no clear reason to change your decision. I do not see backside of the stick. Therefore, you can award the goal and UMass will lose the referral.
From the words of Ridge Bear. So the goal stands. The Wildcats, Ashley Sessa with her 24th Suzanne of the year.
A beautiful backhand shot by Sessa, all set up from a dynamic Maddie Zimmer run. Exceptional connection, exceptional play there.
How quickly the Wildcats strike with the ball on Sessa's stick. And what control she had, Suzanne. Fun to watch her control that ball down and continue upfield. So we'll see if the Minute Women have an answer as we are under 10 minutes to go in the match.
Great tackle there by Danahy.
One thing that UMass told us yesterday when we were speaking with them is Sherwood trying to control inside the circle, doing a nice job back and forth. UConn game, she said Claire Dehaney had said to us, we were down in that match. We believed we could come back. We never had a doubt in our mind. And we played through it with a lot of confidence.
Well, and 2 fourth quarter goals to put them into the quarterfinals. Face a really, really good Harvard squad.
A Harvard squad that you talked about quite a bit throughout the season, feeling as though they had all the tools to be one of the 4 teams here championship weekend.
I thought we were going to see Harvard, but UMass stood strong coming out of that bracket. Same thing could be said for Princeton. Obviously, St. Joe's took down Princeton. Another 1-0 game. Right. I mean, some phenomenal quarterfinal matches.
We'll see when Barb Weinberg makes that move, potentially, for the additional player. 8:18 to go in the match. 10-2 the shot differential right now, favoring the Wildcats. Skubish trying to direct traffic in the back. That ball comes across. Wildcats looking to play a little keep away. Throw it upfield and into the corner, just out of the reach. Yeah, Bors has been solid coming off of the bench today. Number 11 in purple.
Very active on that play line.
Yep, just a little bit too. I thought that might have hit the back wrong side of Katie Jones's stick, and it did. Bouncing ball.
There by Osenga.
Maybe with a goal and 3 assists coming in. A little top heavy on that ball is Hinkie once again. Playing with a ton of energy, as she always does. Trump with a great throw upfield. Even Hervinen letting it go.
Ben Cole,
little footwork there.
Wanting to get there.
Little dance move. Look out, look out.
Definitely the right idea. So much speed between Bent Cole and Sessa, and what a read by Sessa there.
Here's Maddie Zimmer. Sherwood with a good job hustling back. That ball passed just a hair behind. And DeHaast with Ben Cole on her somehow manages to get that shot off. And we will have a timeout as Ben Hervinen will come off the field. The extra field player will come on. And Jenna Herbster. And Herbster, the extra player number 16 now on the field for UMass. 5:39 to go. All numbers forged ahead for the Minutewomen.
A line drive throw there by Clocachinu up to DeHaast.
Off the foot. Play inside the circle as Wattis trying to quickly run it to the outside, but turn right back to UMass. Bouncing ball, and it will be hit coming out. Northwestern in no hurry right now, trying to take as much time off the clock to take this hit out. Lauren Hunter just playing keep away right now. Ben Cole. Sherwood with a nice check there.
Nice play there by Sherwood.
Good hustle on both ends.
Yes. Great anticipation.
Laney Sherwood going back now. Try to roll it around the opposite side. Sherwood trying to knock it across off of Maddie Zimmer.
Smart play there by Olivia Bent-Cole just to go ahead and dump it and find a foot.
Whose hands am I looking to try to get this ball into right now to protect it if I'm Northwestern? Is there one particular player? Is it Zimmer? Is it Sessa?
I mean, the whole back line is so strong, right? But yeah, of course you want to get it to your midfield to be able to dictate the play. You want to get Zimmer involved. You want to get Sessa involved. But you know, Katie Jones, Ilsa Trump, Lauren Hunter, Greta Henke. Obviously, you'll see Maddie Zimmer head back on the back line. I mean, any of those players are solid.
Sherwood gets it back to the outside. Lauren Zini now trying to settle it to Sherwood. This is a good spot on her forehand. Broken up. Maddie Zimmer is there. She's just going to take it into the corner as long as she can.
Well, and I guess that answers your question, Leah.
Right.
Maddie Zimmer.
Maddie Zimmer. Under 2 minutes to go. Lane Herbert now with the ball. Poked away. UMass trying to work as quick as possible. Claire Delaney running through. Needing a ball immediately as the clock continues to run.
Slow things down here. 2 balls on the pitch.
Play will resume on the whistle.
unfortunate there. Mazinga with a dangerous ball coming in, entering the circle. And that's what you want to see, that ball into space.
Back the opposite way. Under a minute to go. Taken away, anticipated by Zimmer. Was she running into the corner? No, the play is broken up. Big ball downfield by Azanga, broken up by Greta Henke.
Sessa, knowing that the precious seconds are ticking off the clock, is just going to keep the ball on her stick.
Crowd on its feet, anticipation, and that will run out the clock. Northwestern with their 13th shutout of the season. 13 is lucky today. They're headed back to the national championship game for the 4th consecutive year.
And we talked about the balance of this Northwestern squad. You gotta tip your helmets though to UMass. They put up a heck of a battle. What a season for the Minute Women. Making it to the Final Four, bringing them back to relevance this season. But wow, Northwestern coming back on Sunday.
Absolutely, the Wildcats, UMass. Super year, as you said, Suzanne, out of the A10, receiving one of the 8 automatic bids, finishing the year 17-6 on the season, and so close today on a number of opportunities for Barb Weinberg's squad.
A hard-fought battle for sure. Northwestern just proved a little too much. It was the Zimmer-Sessa show with that beautiful run and the beautiful finish by Ashley Sessa.
Well, let's complete the bracket for you now as Maddie Zimmer and Tracy Fuchs enjoy this one for a few hours. Our bracket is set for Sunday. St. Joe's and Northwestern. That'll be at 1:30 on ESPNU, playing for the national championship crown. Northwestern will be going after their 2nd trophy. St. Joe's will be going after their 1st in program history. So glad you could join us this afternoon for NCAA Division I field hockey action. For our entire crew, my colleague Suzanne Bush, we hope to see you on Sunday. Northwestern and St. Joe's playing for the national championship. For now, so long from Ann Arbor, Michigan.